Welcome back to my food trawl series. My name's Pippa Kendrick, author of The Intolerant Gourmet, and in this episode I'm going to show you how to create this delicious vegetarian roasted aubergine and carrot quinoa salad that is also gluten-free and vegan. So we begin this recipe by grinding some coriander seeds and some cumin seeds until they're a fine powder. So we grind our coriander and cumin seeds until you've got a coarse powder. It doesn't need to be too fine, but you just want to bring the flavour out a little bit. Once you've ground your spices, you want to chop up your aubergine and carrot, about 2 centimetre squares for the aubergine and then ½ centimetre rounds for the carrot. For a full list of ingredients, just check the description box. And then we're going to place these in a large roasting pan. You want it large enough that you can get the carrots and the aubergine fairly flat. You don't want them too piled up on each other, otherwise they just won't roast properly. And then we're going to pour over about 3 tablespoons of olive oil, like that. And then we're going to add some ground cinnamon and the spices that we just ground up. So that's coriander and cumin. And then a tablespoon of honey, which gives a lovely sweet note to them. And then we just finish with a generous seasoning of sea salt and black pepper. Mix them all together until all of the vegetables are nicely coated in the spice and the oil. So we're just going to cover it in tin foil and then put it into the oven at 220 Celsius for about 15 minutes. So our roasted carrots and aubergine are out of the oven and we're just going to set them aside. And our quinoa is cooked as well, and we're just going to fluff it up with a fork, and that's just to make sure it doesn't stick together. So to make our quinoa, we've just placed it in a heavy base saucepan and we've poured over double the quantity of liquid. You can use water, or I like to use vegetable stock because it really adds a bit of oomph and flavour to the quinoa. Then bring it up to the boil, cover it, reduce it to a low simmer, and then leave it there for 15 minutes until the quinoa has absorbed all of the liquid. And then you're ready to go. So we're going to place the quinoa into our large mixing or serving bowl, and then we're going to spoon in our roasted vegetables. And remember, these have got the coriander, honey, cumin and cinnamon, as well as a nice seasoning of sea salt and black pepper. So you've got really rich flavour that the aubergine will have absorbed, and then you've got the natural sweetness from the carrots as well. So we'll put our remaining carrots in. Got 1 lemon, and we're just going to gently zest it into the salad. And this just adds a really nice citrusy note, and then to go along with that, we're going to also add the juice of the lemon. Just get rid of any obvious pips. Squeeze that in. We've got roasted cashew nuts, a fairly small bunch of fresh dill. Now dill really goes amazingly well with carrots and aubergine, so I highly recommend. And then we just mix it all together. For more recipes like this, just click the subscribe button, and then we're ready to plate up. So very simply, just pile up your salad. And as I said, this makes a wonderful lunch or light supper. You could serve it as a vegan supper with hummus and roasted peppers, something like that. Or it's perfect for going alongside roast meats. It's a really versatile dish and very delicious.